is out. We should get rid of those.
Oh, we should get rid of those. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of those. I might keep that in. That's quite funny.
Do that.
I don't know if I should. I'm not sure. Right, anyway. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Luton Steadpool podcast with me, Luton Steadpool, and my friend, Zoe. Hello, Zoe.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming on and just coming chatting to me and stuff, and for being awesome in general. You say loads of funny stuff on Twitter. I love it. No, seriously, I really like reading your posts on Twitter. You're really funny, especially about football as well. You've got good football banter. I love it.
Oh, dear.
But yeah, the reason why I invited you on the podcast today is because you're doing something pretty cool next year.
I am.
So tell me, please, what are you doing next year?
I am trekking 100 kilometres across Madagascar. Across the national park, and it's all in aid of NOAA enterprise in Luton.
Yep.
And it's to raise money for them.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. And let's just give a bit of a background on who NOAA are. So NOAA are the people that look after homeless people.
Not just Luton, homeless people. You can they will help you write CVs. They will help you with like work placements, and everything. They're just the most wonderful charity. They are so lovely.
Yeah, they're great.
So
and I can understand why you'd want to do something like that for them. I'm doing something for them next year as well. I'm jumping out of an airplane for them. So
I saw that. You
should do that as well. What do you reckon?
I think we still need 2 more trekkers.
We
need 2 more trekkers. I
have been thinking about it. I think you should come. But then I would have to stay in the mosque for 12 days. Is that really going to work?
well, we could just pretend you're someone else.
Okay, all right.
I think you should come.
I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know. I can't take the mask off. I've been told by several people already that if I take the mask off, that they will end our friendship. So I have to stay as Deadpool for life to everybody. Unfortunately, I'm never getting away with it. And if I have to go to Madagascar and be there for 12 days, I'm going to have to do it with a mask on the entire time. And
maybe we'll just get you a slightly thinner mask.
Yeah, so maybe just cut a hole. Cut a big hole right here.
It's going to be quite warm. It's like 33 degrees we'll be walking in.
No way.
The biggest mountain we climb is called Pic Boby, and that is just under altitude, so it's like just under 3,000 meters.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's actually
mad.
Crazy. Yeah, I was actually reading up a couple of little facts because I like to be a little bit prepared before a podcast. I don't actually someone said to me before the other day. They was like, "What do you do when you're about to have a podcast? Do you actually read up and?" And I mean, I very vaguely, I know you from what I've read of Twitter on you and what you do and what you say and stuff. But I don't want to come too prepared because I just think you lose a bit of the fun of the chat. Do you know what I mean? It becomes like an interview or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I have come a little bit prepared. So I read that Madagascar has over 70 different types of lemurs.
Yes.
How crazy is that?
They do, and we got to go and meet some lemurs at Paradise Wildlife Park.
No way.
So we got to go in and feed them because Lisa, who is the head of fundraising at NOAA, she knows the lady over at Paradise Wildlife Park.
Okay.
And it was the best day. We had such a good day.
Oh, that's so awesome.
I'll send you some pictures. Maybe
yeah, please do. Please do. We'll put them up on all the different things. Yeah, that'd be so cool. That was
brilliant.
Yeah.
So they also have, in the national park that we're going to, 30 different species of frog.
No way.
In just one national park. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And my friend who's doing the trek is terrified.
Really?
Literally the biggest phobia. And she's like, if it touches me, I'm going to die. And then, because I have this huge phobia of moths.
Oh my gosh, so do I.
Oh,
I'm not even joking. That's so weird.
The worst.
I know, right?
Right. So
go on, tell me.
They're like that. And I was like, if it touches me at night, I'm just going to, that's it, off the mountain. Gone. That's it.
You're asking me to join you on this journey.
I think you should, though.
That is a terrible idea. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? I had a long time ago, I was living in this flat and a giant moth flew in through the window. And it was like the size of a bat. I thought it was a bat at first, but no, it was 100% a moth. And I hit the ground and I tried to get out of the room, but my friend got out before me and slammed the door because he thought it was a bat as well. And he slammed the door and he held the door shut. And I was there trying to pull the door, having the biggest panic attack, this.
Moths are literally the worst.
Oh,
the worst.
don't. I don't even know why, because they can't really do it. But then, here's my logic, right? Why I'm afraid of moths. Like, they can eat clothes, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, my skin is more frail than clothes, so surely they can damage me.
I love that logic. Mine's just the furry bodies and the fluttering.
Yeah, it's like the too much. It's far too much. Yeah, no. Oh, gosh.
No. Spiders are cool.
Yeah, spiders are alright. I don't mind spiders. I don't like anything that flies, really.
I don't mind birds. Birds are fine.
Oh, I don't know. If you get one like right in your face, giving it all that. No, I don't know.
But no, moths, nah. So I need someone to protect me from the moths in Madagascar, and I've got to protect my friend Laura from the frogs.
Yes. Is Laura the one that was going to come today?
Yeah, she was.
Oh, what happened to Laura?
I don't know what happened to Laura.
Oh, bless Laura. Laura, we love you. Hopefully we'll get you. We're going to do more podcasts if you're up for it, obviously, definitely. As closer to the time and over the year, because I want to big you up as much as I can. But yeah, hopefully we can get Laura on.
Yeah, we definitely need to get Laura on. Laura's brilliant.
Yeah, well, you've told me a little bit about her when we was talking before, but it'd be nice to meet her. But we'll do that another time.
Definitely.
So yeah, what was I saying? Madagascar. Wow. So they've got all these different species of wildlife, and just the island's humongous as well, isn't it?
Isn't it like the biggest island?
I think it's one of the big. I think isn't England the biggest, or is Iceland? I haven't done enough research for this.
I'm like, I did not do geography.
No, same here. No, I was quite bad. I mean, I care about that stuff now, but I need to be motivated at the time about that specific thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I go on holiday, I know everything about the place.
Absolutely.
And then when I come home, I forget it all.
Yeah.
But
we've been sent a list of words as well, because obviously they speak a lot of French out there, and I did not do French at school very well.
No.
And they speak Malagasy as well, so we've got a list of things to learn, because I think it's really important to learn the language, or at least hello, goodbye, can I have the bill please, thank you, all those things when you go.
All the nice manner sort of stuff. Yeah.
And there's a lot to do. For next November.
I bet, man. Because it's across 12 days, right?
Yeah.
And 5 of those days you're trekking.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the community project at the end.
Yeah, there's that as well. So tell me about that. What is
so
that?
we could be doing anything. We could be helping decorate a school. We could be helping plant a new garden. We could be doing multitude of different things.
Oh, that's so cool.
So but it's really nice to be able to give back to the people that have just put us up for the last 12 days.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be lovely.
Oh no, that's cool. That's cool. And you say about doing previous stuff with Noah as well. Have you worked with Noah a lot?
I haven't. I literally saw them advertising the trek, and I went, I'd quite like to do that. And I went to my husband. I was like, what would you say if I did that? And he was like, do it if you want. And then without a second thought, I just signed up. I didn't even speak to anybody before I did it. I just paid my deposit. I went, I'm going to do that. And then I went, I signed up for that trek, by the way. And he was like, what? He's like, how long are you going for? I was like, 12 days. He's like, 12 whole days in a different country without you. And I was like,
And no consultation whatsoever. Just, sorry, love, I'm on my way.
Yeah, sorry, babe, love you. Bye.
Is he a good cook? Can he look after himself?
No.
Then he's screwed.
No. Luckily, my son is a little genius. He will have just turned 17. I fly 2 days after his 17th birthday.
No way, you've got a 17-year-old son?
Yes.
You look so good. You look so good. Well done.
Botox. It's all fake. But he's just turned 16, but he'll be 17 when I leave.
Oh, cool.
So,
Can we talk about your son?
Is that right?
Tell me about your son.
He is awesome.
Yeah?
He's awesome.
Oh, awesome.
His name's Ted.
Yeah.
He goes to Stopsley Park Academy. He is the head boy of Year 11.
Oh, well done to him.
He's really sporty. He plays football for Crawley Green.
Yeah. My old club.
Yeah, he used to play for Stopsley.
Oh, yeah?
And a couple of seasons ago, he took a year's break from football. He sort of went, oh, no, I'm more interested in girls. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. It means I haven't got to run around all over the country. It suits me.
Yeah.
So, but the season before he had his little break, he played Saturdays and Sundays. And he used to be centre back, and they shoved him up front that season. He scored 50 goals over Saturdays and Sundays. He is incredible.
Oh my God! Well done to him.
He is amazing.
Well, we'll be keeping an eye out for him then in the future. What is he? Is he like looking at going to any academies or anything coming up?
So what he'd like to be a PE teacher.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, he wants to be a PE teacher because he's had a few life experiences. Like he lost his dad when he was 9, and obviously I lost my mum last year. So like he's lost a few people like close to him, but he's so resilient, and he's one of these kids that's just so amicable and personable and easy to get on with, that he actually really gets on well with, like, and he can just nurture people. He's just the sweetest boy.
He sounds awesome.
He really is.
He does sound awesome.
I am blowing his trumpet massively.
Well, you know, look, if Ted comes from as sweet a lady as you, then I imagine that he's going to be amazing as well. So,
so you're not living up to the whole Deadpool thing. Like, Ryan Reynolds would not have said that.
I'm not. Can we clear something up? Actually, that's a great point. I'm glad that you brought it up, because people always do this. They always say like, be more like Ryan Reynolds, yeah? And they're like put on the voice, or like be like camp like Ryan Reynolds. Like, I'm already kind of camp, like, you know, just a little. Everybody should be a little bit, because it's more fun, man. Like, but no, I'm not Ryan Reynolds. First and foremost, I'm definitely not. I mean, if you didn't hear by the accent, I'm not Ryan Reynolds. And secondly, I would not want to be Ryan Reynolds. He has too many people in his face all the time. Like, I don't want that. Like, I'm quite happy to take the mask off and then disappear into the crowd.
Yeah, do that.
Do you know what I mean? It's so much nicer. I just have to be careful with my voice.
I do love the mystery. I love
it's great, isn't it?
It's great.
Do you know what the best thing is? Is like, I know so many people as Deadpool now, and I'll be around them as me, and I'll see them out and about, and sometimes I've talked to them and they haven't realised.
Really?
Oh my God, it's so funny. It's so funny. I've got this guy. So was he my second one? Yeah, my second podcast was with Shaq at Bubble City, right? Bubble City's in town. It's like one of them bubble tea places. And he does the best, and he's just so nice. He's always giving out free drinks to people and stuff, like you know, on hard times, and just a really, really good guy. So big up to you, Shaq. I love you, Shaq. But yeah, like when I go to town, I'll go to town quite a bit, and I'll take a picture like right next to his shop of him like bent over or something doing something, and then I walk off up the road, and then I'll message him and be like, haha, and I'd send him the picture, and then I see him pop up and he's like a little meerkat looking around. It's so funny, and I just disappear.
I love it.
Yeah, it's good. It is really good. But yeah, no, enough about me and Deadpool stuff. Let's talk about you and Madagascar stuff. So tell me, what are you having to do to prepare for this?
What am I not doing? So Noah very kindly managed to get us some free gym memberships over at Inspire.
Oh, good.
So
cool.
From, I think when we signed up we had it from June last year through to when we've come back from our trek. So Inspire, bless them, have given us free gym membership. So I go gym 3-4 times a week.
Awesome.
I try to get at least one walk in. It was much easier when the sun was like still awake and up, because we would go to Dunstable Downs and do like big walk around there. Loved that. So, but at the moment it's kind of difficult. So walking is more at the weekend, but it's a lot of hills. Yeah. Whenever there's a hill, you just got to walk up a hill. Yeah.
Is that your mantra now in life?
Yeah, just walk up a hill, like just literally. You know, if you like, don't take the lift anywhere ever. Yeah. Up and down stairs constantly. Never ever take the lift.
This is really good advice, actually. I have to say, like, physical health is such a good thing. Yeah. It's not just good for, you know, preparing to go on a trek, but you know, it's good for you in terms of...
It's just good for your mental health.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's what I was going to say.
So I know when I haven't been to the gym. Like, I can tell. I sit down and I'm like,
yeah.
If I've been to the gym, I come home and I'm like, right, okay, what else have I got to do? Let's go and do it. But no.
It's like when you get into that state, it's like a flow state, isn't it? Yeah. Like where whilst you're busy doing things, you get to do more things as well. Yeah. But if you start to do less things, it's like harder to do even one thing. Yeah. Right? And you're so right. Like, if I miss a day at the gym, I'm just a slob.
Yeah.
I don't do anything that's good for me. No. yeah, I abuse myself. I just sit there just shoving crap through my mouth. I just, you know,
get me a pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Just eat. Uber. Wait, do you know what? I want money for that, actually, if I'm going to start giving them shout. No, I'm joking. I can't ask for anything. Oh, speaking of which, actually, let me give a quick shout out to the venue that we're at.
Yes.
Right now, we're here at the Barrels Pub in Luton, in Stopsley. The owner, Shaun, is being... Big up to Shaun. Love you, Shaun. He's been kind enough. He doesn't want to come on camera. We're going to do something at some point in the future. I'll get him. I want to show the world Shaun because he's such a nice guy. But yeah, the Barrels, they host like a number of community events and charity events here, especially with COYH. Like there's always a good connection here with COYH. So yeah, big heart for this place. Yeah, they're the best, right?
They looked after my mum, bless them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were brilliant. They were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're the next people I've got to work for.
Okay, we've got a break for a second. We'll come back to that in a second. Thank you very much, Shaun. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, just quickly explain. My phone is the way that I record and there's problems. Let's not waste any time because we haven't got any time to waste. We are short on time. So let's talk about COYH. So you was gonna, what was you saying about COYH?
So hopefully next year I want to do something for COYH as well. It's like, since I lost my mum, because like she didn't have a lot, but that everybody just said what a kind person she was, and she didn't have anything to give you. She'd give you her time.
Well, let me ask you, what was your mum's name?
Kim.
Your mum's name was Kim, yeah?
Yeah.
And tell me about your mum. Like,
oh man, she was just the best. Like there wasn't a job that she didn't do. She taught the police to drive. She was a lorry driver. She was a school caretaker. She then went into residential housing, looking after old people. And she raised 3 kids by herself. She was the most incredible woman you would ever meet. She was an artist. She could paint. She could cook. She'd make cake. She'd do everything. Literally everything. She'd just turn her hand to anything.
She sounds incredible.
She was the most amazing woman. And even when I was being a horrible teenager, she still ran around after me and did what she had to do. But yeah, she sadly passed away from cancer July 2021.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
I'm really sorry.
It's rubbish, but
especially someone as great as that, you know.
Do you know what? Watching her suffer when she finally passed away, it was kind of like a relief. Just because watching her suffer was just awful. You wouldn't wish that on anyone. It's just awful. But yeah, she was wonderful. She was the most amazing woman. But COYH, she was only in COYH for 4 days, but they were just brilliant.
They are amazing people.
Honestly, and those people up there, they're fantastic. So next year, once I've got the trek out of the way, I'm going to look at my next thing to do and do something for COYH.
Well, I'd love to do something with you.
Let's do something together.
100%. Well, this could be like, you could be like my fundraising buddy.
Let's do this.
Would you reckon?
Let's do it.
Oh, man, I've been waiting for like someone to do something like this with. Like, you know what I mean? This is
my thing. I was like, she gave everybody so much stuff, even though she had nothing.
Yeah.
And the least I can do is give other people my time.
Yeah.
Like, what is
it? Doesn't cost you much, does it?
It doesn't cost me anything.
No.
Like, just to be a kind person and raise money for somebody else that needs it.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I think. I think sometimes people assume that when you do something for charity or for someone else, it involves money all the time. And it doesn't necessarily have to be.
See, that's a lot of what I've found with with fundraising for the trek. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm paying for you to go on a jolly. Like, you're not paying for me to go on a jolly at all. I am going to climb up 2 mountains in 5 days.
That's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard.
33-degree heat, mosquitoes, malaria, all these things. Like, you're not paying for me to go on holiday and enjoy myself. I'm doing it because I want to raise money.
It's just a lovely byproduct of it is that you get to go to Madagascar. Yeah, exactly.
It's an adventure. Like, and I have vouched to put some of the money towards the flights myself as well, because I don't want people to feel like they're paying for me to go on holiday, because you're not.
Do you know what? It's something that I've struggled with myself in what I do with my fundraising stuff, because obviously, you know, it does cost you money to do stuff like this. You know, I've been struggling hard like mad ever since the cost of living crisis came in. It's really hit me hard. Obviously, I know it's kind of weird to talk about Deadpool with debt problems. Do you know what I mean? But it's true. No, but it's true, man. Like, and sometimes, like, when I'm doing this, people say to me, like, well, how much of it are you putting in as well? I'm like, trust me, man. Like, I put cash in there as well, but at the same time, like, I'm putting a lot of my time and I'm paying for parking, you know, suit repair, which is unbelievably expensive over time. Luckily, I've got a lovely lady who fixes all my stuff, so she's wicked.
Because obviously me and Laura, we did our old school garage night. And I mean, like, there was still things that we had to pay out for so that we had enough prizes for the raffle and blah, blah, blah. And people don't see that. Like, that was a great night, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought I lost my mic. I was like, wait a second. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, tell me about your garage night.
Yeah, so we did really well. We actually raised, I think, was it £1,880?
Well done to you. That's a good amount, man. Well done.
Yeah, so that was between me and Laura. Me and Laura need to do another one before, well, I was going to do it before Christmas, but life has just been busy. I need to do something like February time. We might do a quiz night.
Oh my gosh, I've just had a brainwave.
Have you?
I've just had a brainwave.
Are we doing it together?
I would love you to be involved with this. Okay, we're going to pitch this on the podcast. This has been floating around my brain for a while, right? I've got a couple of people that I've spoken to, and it's actually viable, right? So, Chicken George is gone. Yeah? You know, the king is dead, right?
Sad.
Long live the new king, though. Okay? This is what I'm thinking. So, the Luton Chicken Challenge. Yeah? Hosted by yours truly.
Yeah.
And my wonderful co-host, exactly, Zoe McGonnell. How great does that sound?
The Chicken Challenge.
Okay, so let me explain the way the Chicken Challenge works. You can flavour what I'm saying as we go, yeah? So we set up a stall in Town Hall, like just a table, and we put the call out to every single chicken establishment. Doesn't matter what kind of chicken you make.
Yeah.
But every single chicken establishment, and they come and bring their best portion of chicken that they can make, right? And then we judge each portion. It costs, say, like we put a charge of, say, £10 entry per thing, and all of the money goes to chosen charity.
Yeah.
Right? And then at the end of it, we crown a chicken king. An actual crown.
An actual crown.
An actual crown. And then that person becomes the king of chicken in Luton for 1 year.
With eggs on it. With eggs on it. And chicken wings.
Chicken wings,
chicken drumstick.
Just as much chicken stuff that you can fit in it. Yes. Maybe a little bird's nest in the centre.
Yeah, with a chicken.
Yeah. An actual live chicken. Okay, now you're getting silly.
Where we get the chicken from. But I like it.
Yeah, do you think it's a good idea?
I reckon that could work.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of chicken establishments.
There's so many. And isn't it like one of the things that we're famous for, getting angry about chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like how about we turn the anger into positivity about chicken?
Yeah.
And
Who
like
wants
I said,
to be the new king of chicken?
Exactly, because Chicken George was it.
Yeah.
There's no denying it. And, you know, I hope he comes back.
Who though? Who would you like? See, I love the Sam's.
You love Sam's?
I love the Sam's.
Sam's is good. Sam's is a good chicken, I have to admit. Well, this is the thing. I've got like a lot of favourites around town. I don't want to pick out too many because then, you know,
it would be biased.
It would be biased. I would give one a shout. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Not yet, because otherwise then people will think I'm biased. But I'm genuinely not. I would want the best chicken to win.
But I want to do a quiz night. So you can host my quiz night.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Let's do that.
I'd love to.
Let's get involved.
Wicked, man. Yeah, that would be so sick.
We'll find somewhere that will have us.
The Barrels pub.
Barrels.
Yes.
And do a massive quiz night.
Yeah, I'm well down for that.
February, March time.
Yeah, okay.
Let's get involved.
What kind of theme would you pick for the quiz?
I reckon it's got to be general knowledge.
General knowledge.
Because you're going to have to have like a Luton section, like Luton football section, so you could. Then I can get all the mates from football.
Can we talk about Luton actually? Luton football.
Yeah.
Because you're a massive Luton fan.
I am.
How long have you been like a Luton? Well, in fact, have you lived in Luton your whole life?
No.
You haven't.
So I grew up in Harpenden.
Okay.
And then I moved to Luton about 15 years ago. No, 14 years ago on the 8th of December.
Oh, okay.
There we go. When I met my husband.
And he's from Luton?
He is from Luton. He was born in Luton.
What area was he?
So he was born on Harcourt Street.
Okay.
Then they moved into London, then to Hemel. Then he went and joined the army. Long long way round and back again, back to Luton. So we live up in Farley.
Oh, cool,
so,
cool.
Yeah, so,
big up Farley Hill.
Yeah, love Farley Hill. So yeah, but
do you know what? Farley Hill gets a bad rap, yeah, but there's some really good people there.
I love Farley.
There's some really good people there. It's quintessentially Luton, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
It is, yeah. Because there are some bad bits, yeah, but then there's also, like, I mean, for me, what made me really fall in love with Farley Hill was over the pandemic. That's when we first started doing like the superhero stuff.
Yeah.
Me and my friends, and obviously I've carried it on, but that sounds so weird. Not like I've carried it on. It grew into its own thing. I had no control over what it became, right? But yeah, when we started in Farley Hill, me and Robin, right? Robin as in Batman and Robin. So actually, I was Wolverine at first.
Right.
Yeah, I was actually Wolverine at first, and then I was Deadpool because the Wolverine suit was a spandex suit, right? In it. I put it on the other day just for laughs, yeah. Oh no. Oh god, I look so bad. Oh, so bad.
Unless you're riding a bike up a hill.
Yeah. Oh no, this is a full body morph suit, so it covers your face and everything.
No.
But yeah, I like ran around in Farley Hill until like the feet bits wore out. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to be another character, and I was like, who else do I like? I was like, oh, I quite like Deadpool, so I thought I'd be Deadpool, and then it just became that's whatever. Yeah. But yeah, running around Farley Hill, I saw so many people that came out and donated, and
Farley's brilliant. There's such a community.
Bang on.
Massive community up in Farley. And everyone looks out for each other.
They do.
Everyone looks out for each other. Like the other day, some guy knocked on the door and he was like, oh, I've got a bank card. Is it yours? It was outside your house. And I was like, no, but I'll find it back to whoever it needs to go to.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So like, yeah, just take a photo of it, passed it on the Farley Hill group, and get it back to whoever.
It's a really like good thing, and I think that more of Luton needs to follow that, because there is community elements in all areas of Luton, but I feel like it's really strong up in Farley, and it's definitely to do with the schools as well around there.
I think the schools, they my son went to school in St Albans, so after he lost his dad, he stayed at school in St Albans for a bit and then went straight from like year 6 into year 7 at Stockwood, and he knew nobody. Yeah. He knew absolutely no one, and like within like 6 months, like he was like just out constantly with his friends, like just had the best friends, and they're still friends that he's friends with now, and they're so lovely. They all call me extra mum, and like text me on Mother's Day. They're all
that's so nice. That's so nice. So you're that mum then? You're the mum that has everybody around the house? Yeah. Oh, that's
And then awesome. If they need a lift or they want dropping home, I've had them knock on the door at like 10 o'clock at night, and like, could you ring me a taxi, Zoe? I'm like, come on, I'll get you in the car. Just take you home. You're not wandering the streets at night.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, but I am that mum. I'm like,
do you know what? There's well, hopefully you don't lead them to that mountain and hide them away forever, or whatever happened at the end of that story. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
I need research. That's what I should have researched. I know the rats
went in the river, didn't they? Was that the kids? I don't know. One or the other.
It changes the story dramatically, whichever way it went. I hope it was the rats. Fingers crossed. Yeah. If there's any Pied Piper fans out there that can enlighten us, feel free to contact Zoe on Twitter or me on Twitter, and we'll be happy to take that information and stop spreading misinformation. I'm so sorry. I don't know why we're not. This is great though. You're awesome. Like, because this is the kind of conversations that I like to have. I like to just sort of just go down little rabbit holes and just disappear for a little while.
So we've gone from did I live in Luton to the Pied Piper.
Yeah, isn't it? I mean, that's weird. Do you know what? I was in a play for the Pied Piper actually, and I was the Pied Piper.
Were you?
Yeah, I had two like major.
But you don't know the story. You don't know what you did with the children.
I don't know what I did with them. I can't remember. It was year 4. It's honestly, I only have had 2 like acting roles in my life, right? And they were both in year 4. And I was King Henry VIII. Which I was very proud about. I made his shoes out of shoe boxes. Amazing. And I put like gems on them. I was so proud. It was the coolest thing. And I put pillows up. Oh, you can't, because then you know. Because I looked the exact same as when I was a child.
blank your face out.
No, I'll see what I can do. But then, the other one was Pied Piper, and I remember not remembering my lines. That's it.
I remember playing my pipe.
Yeah, I was on stage. I remember all of that. I don't remember actually speaking or what I did or how it ended or if my mum was proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Proud of
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Pied Piper.
Well, I'm the new Pied Piper now, really. Yeah. I'm like, I guess, I've got so many young fans that are like, they message me and stuff. Yeah, I know, it's the weirdest thing. Like,
it's cool though.
It's very, I don't know.
Influence over a young person's life is massive.
It's dangerous though as well. It's very dangerous because I often have to say to kids, does your parents know that you're talking to me? Do they know that you're talking to a stranger in a mask who's anonymous?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much they're going to be okay with this. And generally, they will say to their...
You are like a celeb now, aren't you? You are like a local
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like it. It's the only thing that I will take positively from it is that with the bigger the platform, the more good I can do. Right?
Exactly.
So I'm like grateful for it in that sense. Like, I get messages off of kids who are like, oh, I want to come on your podcast, right? There's a couple of kids that have been messing me around. And if you're listening, you know who you are. Stop it. They've been messing me around because they want to come on the podcast, but they're making up reasons to come on and stuff. And it's not going to fly. I know what you're doing.
But that's something that you can work towards with the schools. Yeah,
well, this is the cool thing. In doing this, there have been kids that have messaged me to say, because of watching you, I feel inspired now to go and do this or do this. And like, they're tidying their areas, they're doing charity stuff at school, they're getting involved. Like, there's an actual tangible difference that I'm making just by existing at the moment.
And that's incredible, and you should be really proud of that.
I'm not going to be proud until I feel like my job with Luton is done.
But I don't think your job with Luton will ever be done.
It will be, because this is what happens. Who was I talking to about this? Oh my gosh. Linus. I was talking to Linus Adofia, you know, the boxer. Yeah. So I was talking to him, I had him on my podcast in the last episode, and he said that the way to get clean adults is to clean up the kids. Yeah? Because the adults that are broken, we can help them, but we're helping to fix them. Whereas the children, they're not broken yet. They're just unclean, they need cleaning up, they need help, like, to be raised in the right way. And once they're fine, you don't need to do anything anymore, because then society will take care of itself. Like,
people that move into the area that are always going to need that little bit of guidance, because as soon as you start, like, you might have like 3 or 4 unclean kids.
Yeah.
But if you leave that then spreads. And it does.
This now sounds like a virus.
Endemic. Yeah.
we just described a pandemic.
We are. But it's true. Like, so your work will never be done, because there's always things that can be improved.
I mean, like, just for the record, I'm not going to stop. Like, no matter what. Someone's going to have to rip the mask off my face to stop me, and then they're going to have to burn it, because I'm not going to stop.
No, I don't think you should.
But I don't think that there'll be a need for me at a certain point. I think Luton needs me right now. I know that for a fact, because we're on the cusp of complete collapse because of what's going on around the world at the moment, with the cost of living crisis, the constant changes with government, and always being overlooked. Like, certain parts of the council don't work too efficiently. There's so many areas, like food banks. Like, my gosh, there's so many problems. But then I feel like I am going to be the person to maybe impact the position people hold on Luton, and once people start to see Luton as being a good place, because it is. Oh, do you reckon? Yeah. Nah, do you know what? Samira Salim, she's the mayor at the moment. Samira, I love you, Samira. She's actually going to come on the podcast as well.
Is she?
Yeah, she said she said it. I don't know if she will. I hope she will, but I don't know. We'll see. But she's a really cool mayor. I don't want to take her steam, but yeah, I mean, like, that would be cool. That would be cool.
But then that goes back to, like, me being a Luton fan and all the massive work that the club do as well. That is huge.
Yeah. No, the club are great. Yeah, the club are great.
Well, as soon as Powell Court actually starts, like, its thing, it's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
The regeneration of the town centre is going to be amazing.
Well, when do you know when that's happening? Like, I don't know when that's. People ask me like I'm supposed to know.
Inside knowledge.
No,
but I know that Gary. The plans for it all are to be submitted soon, like the final plans. And then I presume, well, they are working on Pal Court at the moment, aren't they? Like digging up stuff.
I don't really know what they're doing. They must just be flattening
the land has to be decontaminated, I think, because of where it was, like the power station and stuff. So I think all of that's what's being done at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm not in the insider knowledge.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Well,
Gary
was
and
expecting
Stephen did come to my wedding, but
did they?
Yeah, they did.
No way.
They're very good friends of my husband.
Wow.
Very good friends.
Who on earth is your husband?
His name is Michael.
Michael
McGonnell.
Okay.
He is. But yeah, he was very, massively influential in saving the club from the idiots beforehand. I need to not
those that shall
words.
not be named.
Yeah. So he was quite into that. Yeah. There's a lot of people that we could shout out for that, but yeah, he was up there with it.
Oh, that's cool. No, that's really cool.
So
like, you guys know them and you got that connection.
One of the reasons that we still have a football club.
Yeah, no, definitely. You're not wrong there. I mean, we was close. We was very close to bring total collapse.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have taken much more, but the weight of what we was under financially and just, I mean, you know, it was the perception, I think, of the club as well, like that we was finished.
Yeah.
And at that point, that does really kill a club when people have that perception about them, because then nobody wants to invest.
No.
Players don't want to come, you know.
And we've got the best investors now. Like the amount of money that they've pumped in for, well, I say very little return. There's been quite a lot over the last 10 years now, hasn't there? Yeah. From non-league to now, but.
Well, what's your expectations of the season?
This season, my expectation of any championship season is mid-table mediocrity.
Yeah,
I am happy to be a mid-table team, win some, lose some, do what you've got.
You're not like aiming high then. You're not thinking.
I don't want to disappoint myself.
I know, but isn't that part of being a Luton fan?
Yeah,
just disappointing yourself constantly.
Massively.
Always saying year after year,
although,
like exactly what you just said. Mid-table is fine.
Yeah, mid-table is fine.
Mid-table's fine. Yeah. When was it? We're doing all right. Oh, maybe the Premier League.
Yeah, but then like last year when we were in the playoffs, and I was like, no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But every time I thought about it, I felt sick. I got excited. I was just like,
it would have been amazing. I don't know how we would have done so far.
To be honest, I wouldn't have even cared. Take the money and run. Yeah. I don't care if we lose every game 10-0. I don't care.
Do you think Nathan would have stayed?
What, if we were in the Prep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he would have gone quicker.
I think he'd have stayed. Although I am very excited to see Rob Edwards.
I know. I see you're very excited. You like Rob Edwards very much, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
He's a beautiful man.
He actually is. And do you know what? He's funny as well.
Yeah.
Do you see what he said about Watford and the trophy cabinet? Oh my god!
Trophy cabinet.
Oh, I was like, you've won me over. You've won me over. That's it. I'm your fan now.
Yeah.
I'll follow you off of the edge of the cliff.
So I don't get all this. He was a Watford manager. Like, who hasn't been a Watford manager?
Exactly. Virtually every manager that is in existence right now has managed at Watford within the last 3 months.
Yeah.
But it's true though. They go through managers
it's
like
ridiculous. The managing merry-go-round.
I know. It's so disrespectful to not just the managers but to the fans as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, the fans must. I don't really listen to Watford fans. This is probably like, I don't know why. I don't know why I never pay attention to Watford fans. But I would imagine that if I was a Watford fan, sorry. But if I was one though, if I was one, I would probably be really upset with the way that the club is run.
Yeah. Well, they've just taken out a payday loan, haven't they?
A payday loan?
Yeah,
well, a Wonga.
Pretty much. Literally, they've taken out a payday loan against an instalment payment for a player that they sold. Like, they are literally being.
Watch, they're going to have Quick Quid on the front of their shirts next year. Do you remember Quick Quid?
Yeah.
Shout out to Quick Quid.
The Provi lady. Do you remember the Provi lady that used to come?
Oh, Provident, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But they literally, honestly, they're a joke club.
Yeah, they are. Oh my gosh, yeah, totally, man. They got lucky that 4-1.
Oh.
I did not get like for days, I was getting messages non-stop from Watford fans because a few of them have worked out what's going on with me, and they know that I go to Luton games and stuff. So yeah, I got some stick from them for a bit. But.
See, one of the guys I used to work with, he's a Watford season ticket holder, and he, to be fair to him, he did wait until the next day to text me going, "How was my favourite hatter doing today?" And I was just like, "Your players are divers." Your players are cheats, the refs are cheating, don't like you. Thank you. That's enough of that.
Oh, that's actually hilarious. So, we've got to wrap this up. We have to wrap this up. We need to do
this again.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to my viewers and to Zoe because I'm genuinely enjoying this chat. I think we've got about 3 more minutes before the video cuts out.
It's like finished.
Yeah, it's probably already gone black. I'm not sure if this is even recorded now, but no. You know, it genuinely has been really nice to meet you. I feel like a friendship has been formed today.
Definitely. We're going to be fundraising buddies. 100%. We're going to do some stuff together.
Chicken challenge.
Quiz night.
Garage night at some point.
Yeah, we're going to do an opening night.
Oh my gosh. That sounds amazing.
So yeah, we're going to do that. So we're going to do all of these things, and I will definitely come and support you while you throw stuff out there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You have been amazing. And next time it will be the full 45 to an hour.
Let's just do 2 hours. Let's just,
do you reckon?
Just sit and chat.
Should we just keep it going?
We should do late night with Deadpool and do shots.
That is a great idea. I don't know if I'll keep the mask.
Have you ever seen that? Drunk histories.
Yeah, when they drink and they talk about history. That actually sounds amazing. Oh, have you ever heard of Drink and Draw?
No.
You don't know what Drink and Draw is? At the Hat Factory. Big up the Hat Factory.
I have seen that advertised.
They do Drink and Draw. I have no one to go with ever. Would you reckon? You want to do Drink and Draw? Yeah. No, I'm not trying to take your lady, by the way, Mr. McGonnell. Right? I'm happily married as well. I just think that she's awesome. We could be cool friends.
We could definitely be cool friends.
All right, cool. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You've been an absolute diamond. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, Luton. Love you guys. See you later.
Bye.
All right, wicked. Well done. Well done. That is it.